Hello and welcome back to not Baldur's Gate 3, Warhammer 40k, RogueTrader. In the last episode we went to Dargonus and helped Abelard with his folly mini problems. So yeah, and during the travel, Marakai had problems acclimatizing because they are not used to travel as humans do, so he went somewhere and did some carnage, but I think we managed to avoid any further problems, though we need to talk with him. So let's find him and see if everything is okay. It's on the other side.
RogueTrader. You granted me territory. Not the kind I'm used to, but more than enough to keep me occupied while this tub cuts through the veil. Your crew know which sector of the ship belongs to me, and apparently they have designated it a dumping ground for rule breakers. It does not matter. Their screams all sound the same. Since the first time, I've been slowly acclimatizing to voyaging through the veil. Only Monkey could have conceived of such a suicidal method of galactic travel. However, it is novel and exhilarating. At least now I know what I'm facing, and consequently, I will find a way to withstand it. And now it is time to learn what is happening with the cabal of the Reaving Tempest, leaderless and abandoned to the mercies of Komora. The survivors will probably be driven into real space to fall prey to Silent Thresh. You must find them. If we encounter the remnants of the cabal in this dimension, I will want to speak to them. What exactly do you want to know? In all ways, the Asuriani are feeble shadows of our ancestors. We are their true inheritors. The Asuriani hide from she who thirsts behind their paths, relying on the visions of their precious far-seers, who are blind to the reality around them. We Drakari laugh in the face of the unknown. We thrive off the carnage and pain we inflict. Because the ecstasy of suffering is the highest form of pleasure, accessible only to superior beings. By your very nature, creatures like you are incapable of knowing such gratification. You abandoned that topic very quickly. Why am I not surprised? Watch it. It is Monkey who run and hide, not our kin. Komora is the legacy of our ancestors. They found a way to penetrate the tangle of the webway and move through its twisting labyrinths. Few would hazard to travel in this splintered kingdom, let alone erect bastions in it. The Drakari are the only Eldari who do not fear the horrors of the webway. For every peril we overcome makes us stronger.
Shame.
No. No one speaks of the Overlord of Komora without good reason. Amusing you is certainly not reason enough. Perhaps. Now that I have gained a foothold in real space, I must find a way to win back my cabal. Irimaris is dead and the Reaving Tempest will be torn apart by Komora. But if they do not let themselves fight, I will feel no particular pity for that worthless scum. Ask your questions. I will decide which is worthy of an answer. The Draken is the first among the blades of the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest, and the Drukhari who stands but one rung below the Archon. The Draken leads raids and wages wars against other Cabals, keeps the arrogant true-born and half-born upstarts at bay, and has the pick of any opponent in any battle. Irimeris used to have others in her inner circle, but I ensured that they all disappeared one by one, and that their successors were too terrified to take their place. That was when my sister engaged an incubi order to serve as her bodyguards. Incubi do not respond to fear or bribes. Must there be another reason beyond survival and ambition? Komorra does not tolerate weakness. Komorra respects only strength and cunning. Either you climb upward on the corpses of your enemies, or you become one of the steps underfoot. Keep your arrogance in check. Irimeris was clever and deadly, and if I had underestimated her abilities and strength, I would have been food for the Urguls long ago. The very fact that she surpassed me speaks for itself. I refused to give her cause to cast me out as a traitor. No, our rivalry, our little game that ran since our birth, took time. And another thing, when you're at the top, you need something to stave off boredom. This game amused us and terrorized the rest of the Cabal.
Yeah, keep your arrogance in check, but then again, aren't you full of arrogance?
The Cabal of the Black Heart is the most ancient of all the Cabals, and the largest. It casts a shadow over all Komorra, and when the Black Heart strikes, you submit or you die. The Reaving Tempest was not prepared to perish, so when the Black Heart's shadow stretched as far as us, Irimeris' predecessors chose to bend the knee and become their vassals. Irimeris never liked the Cabal's subordinate position. Her words, and sometimes her actions directed against the Black Heart, prompted whispers of discontent and fear among those who served her. I was not willing to renounce the protection of Asdrubal Vekt's own Cabal. If I had succeeded in overthrowing Irimeris with Nazrake's aid, many within the Reaving Tempest would have supported me. Tavantius was Irimeris' ally, not mine. The Reaving Tempest is his patron, and patron also to the witches of the arena. I have had cause to seek out his artistry several times, and each time with difficulty. Of late, he's been gone from Komorra more often than he's been in it. He was probably in one of his lairs where he hides his other experiments and creations. After Tavantius quarreled with the witches and was stripped of the Cabal's protection, his havens in Komorra were turned into a deadly trap. I imagine they've been ransacked and destroyed by now. His other hideouts may be somewhere in the tangle of the webway, or in real space. But that last possibility is madness even for a homunculus. When the grotesque of a rival Cabal ripped my arm off at the shoulder, when I needed a substance to wring the truth out of you in the Obsidian Court, when I had personal desires that only a master of flesh could satisfy. You are just dying to know, aren't you? An amusing example of a primitive mind. Any Drukhari towers over any monkey, and we do not conceal our attitude to livestock, but my Cabalite kin. Every one of them should be treated with caution, and those who have already demonstrated their power and might are a deadly threat in their own right. I do not revel in submission. I accept things as they are. And I wait until a point of weakness reveals itself and calls to my blade. It is a caste in Komora. Noble Drukhari born under certain circumstances. Their cradle before birth was not an amniotic gestational tube, but a living womb. Carrying a fetus for such a lengthy term is as good as a death sentence for a female Drukhari. She is too vulnerable to her enemy's attacks, and she is of no use on a raid. In Komora, only the most powerful Drukhari, who are able to surround themselves with the best protection, can allow themselves such an extravagance. Farkaza Aziriesh, poisoner of Azdrujar, and Shaimish's elect, was one such exalted leader of the Drukhari. The result was worth the effort. It was a punishment. One of my raids was not as successful as it should have been, and Irimaris ordered Tavantius to forcibly implant the knowledge of the repulsive monkey language into my mind. Supposedly so that I could at least benefit the Cabal by coaxing the monkey into their cages. 5 days I spent under a cerebral burner in the Spire's main hall, to the delight of Irimaris' entourage. I dislocated every joint, struggling in agony against my shackles. But I would endure it all again to expel this poison from my head. Eviscerator of Illyridas, Blaze of the Barkag Kingdom, and Slayer of Koronus the Pale. Illyridas was a world inhabited by our distant Eldari cousins, until I led a reaping raid there. The Barkag Kingdom was a separate cluster on the fringes of Komora before it went to war with the Reaving Tempest, and by the time I left, I was wading through the blood of its inhabitants. And lastly, Koronus the Pale. He was an ancient homunculus who betrayed the Aziriesh at the behest of another Cabal. That was not a military victory, but a personal one. In his attempts to make himself invincible, Koronus had sown inside himself the deadliest creatures from the depths of Komora. It did not save him. I cut out every one of his 8 hearts and sent them to his former coven as a warning to the rest. Are you sure? Then go. I will find something to amuse myself with.
And that's what they wrote about Dark Eldars. Alright, let's continue. Majority of quests are in food form, but let's not go there. I want to go to that stone 4. If only I knew where it was. There are new sectors to visit, but I want to... Can I mark this somewhere? Alright, so we need to go here. on earth is this? Okay. Doesn't look like there is someone to talk to. Hopefully this consecration will benefit us somehow. Wonder is this something with Nomos or Pascals directly? Yeah. Figure as much. That's about Nomos. Okay. So you will serve me, you will serve me, you will serve me, but... Talk to Nomos. Alright, does that end his story? Question is, does sectors have new enemies? Or not? Probably not. And we now can build up to level 5. And I did some countings and it looks like there are more projects than I can build, which is strange, because I heard there's enough projects for everything. That would be nice. It was so nice to have, but we need profit factor. And strangely, you cannot destroy older projects. Complacency 7. How much do we have? That's probably not going to happen. Or maybe this gives +4. Here we have only profit factor, yeah. So we need everything military related. And what we need? This engine. This weapon. Koronus Expanse we need. It's profit factor. That will be probably the project I will never do. Yeah, I think we were here, right? And we have a fight. Fight is nice because there is loot, and loot brings more reputation. As far as I know, you cannot max everyone, at least not through standard means. You have to, you know, grind and grind and grind and grind. So no fight. Shame. They are constructing everything fast. Okay, what do I need for everything of this? Great fire. So this. Great fire captive Xenos. Since I will never have a captive Xenos. I don't need more dodge since I'll probably be just murdering everyone. Sword that I will probably never use. And this is also strange because I normally not tend to heal anyone during combat. So yes, this, so I need great fire. Slight armor. That's nice. Promissions. This gives Imperial Navy, but minus profit factor, lots of resources. Probably go for this. And that requires Bastion. Bastion requires complacency. So I need this. And guess, hope for the best to get +1 complacency somewhere. Okay, what do we have? +2 efficiency. And good armor. Efficiency versus complacency. Complacency and security. Minus efficiency. Whatever the vitals have to say. So like secondary Krieg. Alright, what do we have? That's good, minus 40%. Plasma, that's good cannon. Damn, everything is almost extremely good. 5 critical chance. Well, I think we have enough critical chances already. Would be nice is flat damage bonus. So yeah. And then we get armor for the ship. Or 30% damage reduction. or better cannon. And I think we'll go with the cannon. The efficiency on this planet would be better. Alright. That's security. Yeah, this is the one that I probably need. That's also a good bonus. It's something for Abelard. Quite a nice armor. What do I need? Praising the Muse. Praising the Muse is probably somewhere else. Probably over a boss. Okay. This is a weapon. Roadside cannons. This engine. And this is... so what do I need? Holy ammunition, which is again on another planet. Archive of the Expanse, so this. That's good. So I have need for more fellowship. A strangely low bonus for the amount of reputation you need to have. At this point, you probably be maxed already, so what I need is penal battalions. That's somewhere else. Oh, here's penal battalions. Let's bring them. And where was the holy ammunition? Here. We need a lot of reputation for Russians. Alright, let's train the new stuff. Wait, this replaces... Oh, the bummer. This replaces the lance, which is, I think, better. If I knew, if I remembered it was this, I would pick something up different. And this. Windows. Free shot 33. So much that, so many information that I don't see it. Free shot 24, free shot 33, so definitely not. And this is quite worse. Oh well. Here is some battle. Yeah, turn 4. Imperium as well. Okie. And nothing here. Alright, I think we finished for today. And looks like a big battle ahead. Again, another strange episode with only text. It's just life. Maybe next one we have lots of battles. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one.